afternoon. Now right over West Bend is looking pretty wild. This cell popped up rather quickly. All the instability has been up through the day. I should get a good look of it here when I get up to the top of this. Sticky out. The closer we get to nightfall, these storms are okay. I see. Yeah, these storms are still just continuing to fire, and I don't have to go far for this one. So by the time I get to the top of this hill, I should be able to see where everything's at. Okay. This storm popped up quick too. My tail. But I am headed right in the right direction of this. So it's just coming up to a spot where this thing's got two seconds. When I looked on radar last, there was slight rotation in it. Come on. Right behind me is where the area of interest is. That is what I'm looking at. This storm popped up really, really quick. All right. I'm gonna jump out and see what's what. This is over West Bend, Wisconsin right now. It's trying. You can see the rain curtain right there. And it spun around up there. That was an absolute rock call going down there. That's not it. That is. Okay, now you're gonna see it. There's a small hook on this. Nothing real bad, but there is a small wall cloud on this. Directly south of it. That's feeding right into there. This is right over West Bend. I want to be able to see behind this building. All that's just rising up. It's got a hook on it. It does. I can't check the velocity signature just yet. So I'm gonna have to. But I kind of lost visibility. I was probably better off where I was at. There's trees on either side here. But there is rising motion in this. This thing popped up quick. There was nothing just a little while ago. Actually, this cell right behind it has a hook too. This one, see, I don't know. Alright, let me check velocities. Actually, I'm just gonna do split view. Oh, that's better. Now we can see. There is rotation. Actually, here. This is perfect. I can see it right here. Sorry, whoever's house this is. Jump out again real quick and see. Rapid motion going upward here. That there is really strong base. I can see through it with the mouse bar. piece back there. I can't tell if there's anything on that back there though. So I'm gonna try and get over there because this is all just rising motion here, but it might be back in there. I'm gonna get back behind it. Let me see. Yeah, because there's absolute hook on this. I'm gonna go up by the hospital because there's an area where you can drive up and there's a hill where you sit on top of that hill. I should be able to see everything from there. Take forever. There we go. Backtracking for higher ground. Alright, I'll see what it looks like when I come up to the highway. If I can see from the highway, I might just jump on the highway and follow. Because it's got a hook on it. And I'm like right to the south. So once I get a to see everything and follow it. There is rotation on this. And it's kind of forming a really big hook where a brief tornado could touch down. Usually these would be like little EF1s or EF0s. Still, over a populated city like West Bend, not good. So, yeah, it's... Northeast Iowa, I can't really look while I'm driving. If I had somebody else in here with me, I could give you at least my opinion on it. If you want, download the free WeatherWise app. That is what I use. You can see the radar just like the pros do. And it's free. iOS, Android, and desktop. is just dark over there. Of course, it's, also getting later. Running out of daylight. But this thing keeps forming this little hook on the tail end of it. I mean, it's nothing like you would see in a large, like, long track, strong tornado. All it takes is a little kink in that line and you can get a QLCS tornado. Just the little spin-ups. It's usually what Wisconsin gets. They can get wild. Dusty land. As these storms continue to fire up into the late evening, they're going to get stronger and stronger because this is going to create more of that instability in the air that these storms need. I mean, there was I don't remember what it was, the shear in it. I think it was like 30 to 40 knots or something, the shear. But as the night, this is all coming from a stalled out boundary in Minnesota, and it's pushing these storms this way. Yeah, right where that little notch is where I see a big hook. I'm going to try to get that this way. Let's see. Out of it. Wanted to get away from the rain. kind of right back to where I started. This is Decorah. But yeah, you'll see here. It almost looks like a little funnel. Straight ahead here. That's too much. Come on. Let's see who wants to keep laying over here is where I need to go. This is what I'm watching. There's some scud that is just scraping. It almost looks like a little funnel's trying to come out of there. There's a lot of movement in this though. I'm gonna get right out. There's no rain here. Perfect. There we go. some motion in there. It's not a rising scud. And there's scud back there. It's scraping around. Way down there. There's movement in there. That's just the rising scud up there, but there still is movement up there. And some of these clouds are just screaming by. And they're going in the complete opposite direction. These storms all day have been doing that though. One storm's going northeast, the other's going southeast. This whole area is just, there's a lot of movement in here. Even in the background, I can see all the movement too. This is a little hook. You can see that's what, you know, a clear slot going around like that. It's hard to see what this thing's trying to do. I mean, even over here, there's so much movement in these clouds, and they're just cooking.
But this is the main area of interest right here. And here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. Doo-doo-doo. This is about all I'm going to get tonight, though. It's losing daylight. And I'm not going to go chase this after dark. No, thank you. Not in Wisconsin. This thing goes all the way back. And all the way this way. Even above me. It looks like there's it says a little rising motion. Alright, yeah. Rain's starting to come down pretty good. And I am losing daylight. But man, there is so much motion in there. And the rain stopped for a little bit. I'm gonna see what I can see while I can still see it. This is definitely a base. This is the base of it. That looks like it's trying to plant down there. Oh, what the heck, I'm gonna try and go get it. See if I can go. Let's see it. Hang on a second here.
Who knows? Maybe another time. All right, I'm gonna end this. Later, guys.